Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I've got some exciting news for you. Warhammer and Henry Cavill fans out there. Guess what? It looks like Henry Cavill and Amazon have officially signed a deal. Now, what if I told you I'm not actually a Warhammer fan? I've never even played the game. But honestly, all that is changing because of this announcement. So here's the thing. What happens when you take one of Hollywood's biggest nerds and let him loose inside one of the most epic science fiction and fantasy universes ever created? Yeah, I might not be a Warhammer fan yet, but I can absolutely respect and honor the fact that there are a ton of people who love this universe. When you pull together someone who absolutely loves a universe like Warhammer and pair them with a Hollywood star who has the talent and the backing and the industry strength to make things happen, like Henry Cavill, you get the potential for Amazon's next huge franchise. Warhammer 40,000, or is it 40K? I don't know. You guys are going to have to school me on this, but Warhammer could be the sci-fi epic to change everything for fans and newcomers alike for this particular world. So let's dive into what that means. And hey, before we go any further, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much. All right, while I am not necessarily a fan, that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the universe. I'm just not familiar with it yet. I will definitely get into this series, I promise you. To prepare for this reaction video, I definitely did some research, and let me tell you, if you're new to Warhammer, now is a fantastic time to dive in. Here's a quick rundown for those like me who are unfamiliar. Warhammer 40,000 is a tabletop game set in a dystopian, far future universe where humanity fights for the survival against aliens and mutants and cosmic horrors, all under the watchful eye of a god emperor. It's grim, it's dark, it's gritty, and it's kind of grim dark. And it's packed with intricate lore. Even if you've never played the game, it's easy to see how complex and how compelling this universe is and how much story there is to have fun with. This depth of the universe, it is part of why Henry Cavill, a longtime fan of the game, is so excited about this project. If you've seen any of his social media posts or spotted him shopping for Warhammer figurines, you already know his love for this universe runs really deep. And you know what? He's definitely a fan of science fiction and fantasy. Like, he's a fan's fan, and gotta love that guy for holding true to who he is, no matter how big of a star he gets. Before diving too deeply into the Warhammer news, let's take a moment. Let's talk about Henry Cavill. So many of you might know him as Superman, or you might know him as Geralt from The Witcher, but his career really goes far beyond those roles. He made his debut way back in the film The Count of Monte Cristo, and he has since appeared in shows like The Tudors, Enola Holmes, and so many other projects. Henry Cavill really is known for his versatility as an actor. He can play heroic leading man, he can play a complex anti-hero, and even bring humor to his performances. But beyond his acting chops, Henry Cavill is also a self-professed geek. He's a gamer, a PC builder, and yes, a collector of Warhammer figurines. In fact, there's even gossip out there that he actually missed a call from Zack Snyder about Superman because he was immersed in a gaming session. I mean, that's vanish. That's the kind of dedication we're talking about here, folks. Henry Cavill's love for Warhammer isn't just casual, it's personal. And now he's bringing that passion to the big or small screen. And Amazon Studios has officially secured the rights to adapt Warhammer 40,000 into films and television series. And here's where things get even more exciting. Henry Cavill isn't just starring in the project, he's also serving as the executive producer. This tells us two very critical things. First, Cavill is deeply invested in making sure the story stays true to its source material. He really cares about it. And second, Amazon is betting big on this franchise. After all, adapting a universe as intricate and beloved as Warhammer isn't something you do halfway. It has to be done right. Fans are passionate and they'll expect authenticity. Luckily, I think Henry Cavill's involvement gives me a lot of hope in this department. In a recent Instagram post, Henry Cavill expressed his excitement and promised fans that he is working closely with Games Workshop and Amazon to bring Warhammer's stories and characters to life. According to sources like the Wall Street Journal and Cinema Blend, production is still way too early, so it's still in the real early stages. So there's no word yet on release dates or plot details. But one thing we do know, Cavill respects source material, and that's a great start. You might be wondering, is this the first Warhammer adaptation? The answer is no, but none of the previous attempts have achieved mainstream success. There have been a few animated series and some fan-made videos, which are actually pretty fun and creative, but they've never reached a global audience. This collaboration with Amazon and Henry Cavill really marks the first major attempt to bring Warhammer to the mainstream with a high-budget, content-rich adaptation of the series. This could be the project that puts Warhammer on the same level as maybe Star Wars, Harry Potter, or even Game of Thrones. Amazon has the resources to make it happen with Cavill's enthusiasm and expertise guiding the way. The potential here is massive. I couldn't be more excited about this particular collaboration. So let's talk. Are you as excited as I am? What do you think will make this series a success? Let me know in the comments below and let's chat. And while you're here, check out my next discussion on why Sony is scaling back its villain-focused Spider-Man films. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all again soon.